I went to the movies yesterday. I saw the film West Side Story, and it is a remake of the 1961 classic that was directed by Robert Wise, and this one was directed by Steven Spielberg. And I liked it much better than my friend who I saw it with. She found the film to be, well, rather corny, which for 1961, I guess it would be. And actually, the play itself was written in the 50s. I believe the play premiered in 1957. I think I'm going to do a thing about woke Hollywood and the history of woke Hollywood, but it'll be more of a history of film itself. And movies are not reality, even if they try to be reality, they are not reality. Even the realest of films, on average, do not quite capture it. There are a few, though, that have come very close. I think particularly the films of the late 1960s and 70s captured a level of grittiness and reality that films today do not, because of political correctness. And this person expects a link. Republic of Liberty. I do have to get to work, so I will give him a link, but it's going to be a rather short one, short show. So I'll only give him a few minutes to say what he has to say. Hopefully he'll be pleasant. If not, well, let's see what Howard has to say. Howard, being a person I think he enjoys to a degree derailing my show, but I have given him a link, and we'll see if he comes in today. But I was rather tired today, and I was not able to awaken the way I wanted to, but I think eating later hurt that cause. And we do have Howard. He has his avatar here. Howard, the revolution will be televised. Very well.
There's a rumblings. Rumblings, not fumblings. Rumblings deep into the body politic. They're going to Washington, D.C.
What type of revolution will this be, Howard?
This will be an overthrow. The people have had enough.
So you believe that there will be an overthrow of this government?
It's inevitable, yes.
By whom?
The people that will overthrow it.
More description on the people who will overthrow our government, the American government. I'm assuming you're.
Yes. It's not the American government anymore.
Many believe that, and that seems like the case.
So isn't it everyone's duty to install a proper government?
It's people's duty to survive and live as best they can.
People's duty to institute the government for which they want. I think you better arm yourself quickly.
Well,
Things will start happening.
we do not know what will happen tomorrow or the next day, Howard.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We know that in 2022, before the end of that year, Dennis Deich will die.
You know what? Yeah, I don't think that will. I don't know if that will happen or not, Howard. Come on now, Howard. We cannot predict. Who would have predicted this virus 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even
It was predicted in detail.
how many people were listening? I mean, there were a lot of there are all kinds of doomsday sayers out there. People
That's
say,
right. You mean the ones that named it SPARS?
hmm, 5 years ago, could you have predicted this kind of virus, Howard?
Yes.
That would
Bill
come out of.
Cooper. Bill Cooper predicted 9/11.
Well, I will. I'll come to the future when it comes, with with as much reason and logic as I can.
Your show, if you wish to call it that, I predict will be eliminated from YouTube in the first half of 2022.
Why? What reason?
It will receive enough community strikes
What will be
to
the main?
send you to
What will,
send you packing.
what will be the main community strike? Well, I am on Rumble as well, so please follow me on Rumble. All of my shows are also updated to Rumble.
Updated or uploaded?
Uploaded. I apologize. Uploaded to Rumble.
Is your office in a garage?
What is the relevance of that?
Is your office small?
What is the relevance of that?
Do you have a license on the wall?
What is the relevance of that?
Are there unsharpened pencils in the top metal drawer?
What is the relevance of that?
Does anyone know where you are?
What is the relevance of that?
Are you afraid that somebody might be watching you?
What is the relevance of that?
Have you ordered a hamburger and changed your mind?
Not recently.
Have you ever ordered food at a restaurant and sent it back?
Yes.
Did you feel guilty?
I believe the last time, no, but I have in the past.
Did you pay for those pies?
What pie?
The pies.
The pies? I don't eat pie. I haven't eaten pies in at least 2 years.
What do you eat in its place?
In its place, I don't eat sweets, so I I strive to remain, a healthy balance and as healthy of a diet as I possibly can.
No one believes it.
Well, maybe. I mean, I do the best I can. I'm not perfect, but I do my best.
Is Debbie Daly real?
The name Debbie Daly is fake, but there is a Debbie, and she goes by the name Debbie Daly. So that person, I guessed, partially real and partially made up.
Hmm.
I mean, John Wayne wasn't born John Wayne, so to that degree, you know, Michael. I mean, what was his Morrison, Marion Morrison, John Wayne. Not going to give her last name, but Debbie Daly and Debbie in her last name. Those are real people. I mean, she just chose to go by that name, and she was pretty real. Too. I mean, she talked a lot about herself. So that aspect. By the way, folks, those who haven't um, been around, we're talking about a person who first came to prominence on Blog Talk Radio, who was uh, kind of a fixture in mine and Howard's internet life. She's a very interesting person, and I'll leave it at that. I enjoyed many of the shows that I did with her, and I found sometimes her shows to be very entertaining.
What if she asked you for sex? Would you give that to her?
Why would you ask such a question? What's the relevancy of that question, Howard? Please, jeez Louise.
If Vic was a cuckold, would you do it in front of him?
Howard, this is getting really stupid. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. No, I wouldn't. You know what? And she wouldn't ask that question. That's
When was the last ejaculation?
all right, Howard. All right, I'm sorry. I had to remove Howard because he is getting. I'll put him back on, but I don't uh, want any more talk of my sex life or anything like that. If I mean, I don't care. It doesn't really bother me that he says this stuff, but it's irrelevant. So, Howard, you're out of the penalty box. Do you have anything else to add before I end the show?
You should not have that ability.
Well, YouTube gives me that ability, and the reason I I have that ability is to try to remain true. I mean, try to remain as much as I possibly humanly can YouTube's guidelines and restrictions, and also uh, keep it on the point, or at least as much of the subject matter as I deem fit and necessary. And talking of my sexual life, which it doesn't bother me, but it's kind of irrelevant. And also, I wanted to keep this show kind of family friendly and asking my question about my ejaculation is a bit unfamily friendly, and it's rather vulgar to be vulgar. But do you have any other comment before I end the show, Howard?
Yeah, what's so important that you have to go to?
I have to go to work, Howard. And Donning Armor has made a comment here. Said that the show ended when Howard came on. It seems to work that way. Well, I want Donning Armor to enjoy the holidays as well. I want everyone to enjoy their holidays as much as humanly possible. I hope to enjoy my holidays and do better tomorrow than I did today. Today was not a good and cheery morning, and I hope to basically eat less this morning than I've done other times. Anyway, Howard, do you have anything to add before I end this show?
Integers.
Integers. Okay,
Lots and lots and lots of them.
there we go. Positive or negative, Howard?
Positive.
Thank you so much, Howard. All right, guys.
It's almost time for Judge Wapner.
There we go. Judge Watt. I don't think he's on the people's court. I think that he is no longer in the earthly realm, Howard. He is no longer with us. Anyway, this will end our show. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and visit our website at transparencyandmerit.com. Thank you for listening.